Tradução em português no Facebook. Português no Facebook. Não tem. So first of all, my obeisance to my Gurudev. First of all, my obeisance to my Gurudev and Telepravista Srila Vana Maharaj and Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. My obeisance to my Gurudev Srila Vana Maharaj, Srila Narayana Maharaj. And also after that, my obeisance is also to he who has preached everywhere in the Western countries, he who has established the prema of Mahaprabhu in the heart of all the living entities and preached this Mahaprabhu's mission everywhere. My pranams to him. Nitile Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotarashad Shishimad Bhakti Vedanto Swami Maharaja, to his lotus feet. I offer my Dandavat pranams. Please accept my pranams. And also my obeisances to all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, all the mothers, to all of those who are eager to listen to Harikatha, faithful, to those who are the very affectionate mothers who are also here present, to the feet of everyone. Please accept my Dandavat pranams accordingly. Until now, all of you heard from Shripad Bhaktivedanta Shanta Maharaj about the soul. You heard about the soul. What is the soul? Where the soul stays? Is there a soul in your body or not? Yes. How can you know? How can you know? The body only works because the Atma is inside, the soul is inside. If your body stops working, if your soul leaves the body will stop working. There are 5 elements in the body. How many elements? 5 elements. Not only one ghost, one bhoot, but 5 bhoots, 5 ghosts. Means it's a joke because bhoot means element and also means ghost. So 5 elements, 5 bhoots, panchabhoot, earth, ether, water, fire, and air. So we have the earth in our body, and when the soul leaves the body, the earth in our body slowly mixes with the earth in the atmosphere. The water of our body also at the same time. The water of our body will come out of the body and mix with the water of the environment. This is true. So we have water in the body. Our body is made of 5 elements. But the soul is inside our body. How can you realize this? Realize your soul. Some people say that they say this thing which is not correct. Sorry, I couldn't understand exactly what they say. Some people say something. Jadi be ange, jadi po sange. When you're burned, when your body will be burned, then they put some oil in the body, like ghee or something. It's the ritual. Before burning the body, you put some oil. But all this will remain in this world. It's not proper. They say like whatever is with the body will go with the body. They say something like this, but it's not perfect. Birth, death. We're growing old. We got the body from our mother. Slowly we grew up. Then when we grow older, slowly our body becomes so like old. Balaka Shurja, your kid, teenager, adult, growing old, disease, die. This is the rule of this body. This body is growing up and then it is dwindles, right? It's destroyed. One day it will be destroyed. The 5 elements will completely like not working properly and then they will leave our body. But what is the soul? The Srimad Bhagavatam explains about the soul. In the Gita also, Bhagavan himself told. He told the soul has no birth and no death. The soul doesn't take birth and the soul doesn't die. Those who take birth, they die. Those who, what has a beginning has an end. Do you understand? We must know this. There's a proverb in Bengali. Anyway, so the soul has no birth, no death. So we must know about the soul. So if you ask someone like, what is your address? What is your address? What does the person do? This kind of question we ask. We ask or not when we meet someone. Who has this kind of question? What is the soul? Where does the soul live? We want to know. Maharaja was telling about this. Where does the soul live? What is the soul doing? What does the soul eat? Where? In the Vedanta it's explained. There are 3 stages. Awaken, semi-conscious, and jagrata is awakened. Like for example, now we are awake, and in this moment we are awake. Okay, second stage sushupti means like a half conscious, and third is like dream. Who has dreams here? Raise your hand. Swapna means dream. So the third stage is the dream stage. Have you had dreams? Did you forget this? Like used to sing this in school. It's like these lyrics, sometimes the songs that people sing in school for kids. I had a dream when I was sleeping and I saw a horse flying in the sky. You know, these kind of small poems that kids read. So one is mentioning about the dreams. I saw a dream tonight. There's no meaning, like, so we have dreams. So 3 kinds of stages. One is, what did I say? Jagrit means awaken. When you're completely conscious, awake. Now you're awake or sleeping? You're awake. Are you awake or not now? Or you're sleeping now? Awake. At least answer. I'm awake. What are you? Awake. You're awake right now. Svapnik is the third stage when you have dreams. And the second one in the middle is when you're not sleeping completely. It's like you're dreaming many things. For example, you're thinking you are king, you're thinking there's a horse flying in the sky. Like this poem explains, oh, I saw a horse flying in the sky when I was sleeping. This kind of songs for kids, it describes like how people have dreams, like you see a horse flying in the sky. Sometimes I have a proper dream, sometimes not. Good dreams are not. There are scientists, like a psychologist, explain, like therapists of dream. What is a dream? Whatever we think about during the day, Shastra explains. Whatever you have thought about during your day, that thing will impress your mind. And then when you go to sleep, it's like a reel coming back. It's just like a paper full of stuff written on it. It's like a reel coming back. But sometimes it's so quickly they are going in your mind, very quickly. That's why one thing mixed with another in the dream. They like got then you don't understand, because like very quickly one thing is associating with another thing that you saw, and in the dream they go so quickly, then things which are not connected get connected. In Vedanta Darshan, in the commentary, this is described. For how long do you dream? For example, for how long you dream, for how long you remember your dream. Like if you dream to the right side or left side, sometimes if you sleep to the right side or left side, sometimes straight, not turn to any side, isn't it? How to dream and the position of your dream, and what is the dream, and which some dreams are true, sometimes not. All this in the commentaries of Vedanta Sutra, these things are described. There are many things written in the commentary of Vedanta Sutra. If I describe this will take a long time, a lot of time. I'm not coming in this katha. Okay, so 3 stages: awaken, jagrata-vasta, sushupti-vasta, second, and third, svapnika-vasta. The dream one is the third one. Whatever you think during the day, those things will come back as a real thoughts in your mind. And also, not only what you saw in one life, but in many, many lives. Many, many lives. Whatever you have impressed in your mind, in many lives, they manifest during your sleep, when you're dreaming. Many secrets about the dream. Those who study Vedanta, they are able to understand more. What else did I speak about? Sushupti-vasta, the second stage in the middle. When you're sleeping, but not dreaming. When you deep sleep, like Kumbhakarna, this is the third stage. So one stage is awakening, another is sleeping with dream, third is deep sleep. So you know Kumbhakarna, he was sleeping for 6 months. Do you also sleep for 6 months? No. But Kumbhakarna, he would sleep for 6 months continuously. Sleeping for 6 months. 108 days he would sleep. Sorry, not 180 days he would sleep. 180 days he would sleep, then he would wake up, eat a lot for 1 day, he would eat for one day, then again sleep for 6 months. Have you heard of Kumbhakarna? Kumbhakarna, actually, Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishan, they were 3 brothers. 3 of them worshipped Brahmaji. Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishan, they were 3 brothers who worshipped Brahma. So actually, he wanted the Indra pod. Kumbhakarna wanted the position of Indra. Indrasan means to get the throne of Indra. He wanted to be the king of Swarga. But what did Mayadevi do? Entered in his mouth, entering the mouth of Kumbhakarna. So when Brahmaji asked him, "What do you want?" Instead of saying Indrasan, he said, "I want Nidrasan, to stay in the lap of sleepiness." So he said he wanted Nidrasana. You know, the 4 daughters of Maharaja, they are here and they are also giving sleepiness to everyone. Not coming this story right now. Anyway, he asked for Nidrasana, to stay in the lap of sleepiness. When you deep sleep, you don't even remember your own body. When you're in deep sleep, you have no feeling of your own body. Your body is working alone, like automatically your body functions are moving, but you're asleep. So where is our soul? What is the soul doing? What does he eat? So this kind of question. Maharaj said, "Hey Arjun," Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, "I am in the heart of all the living entities in the form of Paramatma." So actually Vedanta explains in details that we have 3 stages, like the soul is not always in the heart. What are the 3 stages again? Please tell me. Jagrit, awaken. Another? Swapnik, second is the sleepiness, sleeping with dreams. Third is sushupti, means deep sleep. So when we are awake, the soul is in our eyes. Okay? When you are awake, Haribo, wake up, the soul is in our eyes. So now you're awake, so your soul is in your eyes. Do you understand? When you are sleeping with dreams, then your soul is in your gala. Your soul is in your throat. When you're sleeping with dream, your soul is in your throat. And when you're sushupti-vasta, means deep sleep, very deep sleep, then your soul is in your heart. Then yes, in your heart. Shastra explains, in your heart, when you're sleeping. This is also called samadhi. There are many tattvas in the Vedanta. There are many subtle analyses. If you deep analyze, it will take a lot of time for deep analysis, but the soul is in the heart. This Kirtan explains. This is a very beautiful Kirtan. Do you like this Kirtan or not? Who knows this Kirtan? Raise your hand. Do you know this Kirtan? It's a very nice Kirtan. Bhagavan is in our heart, Govinda. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, where do they stay? In the heart. Keep them in your heart. If your heart is not clean, Govinda cannot stay and come in your heart, isn't it? If your heart is impure, do you think Bhagavan will sit on urine and feces, stool? We are full of lust, anger, greed, all these things. Govinda will never sit in this kind of heart. So what does Mahaprabhu, what did he do? He gave teaching to us in the Gundicha Marjana Lila pastimes. Which Lila? Gundicha Marjana, cleaning of the temple, Gundicha. One day before the Jagrata-Puri festival, Ratayata, everyone was being cleaned. Marjan means cleaning. If your heart is not broomed, like if you don't broom your heart, Govinda will not sit in your heart. God resides in which kind of heart? The heart of the Vaishnavas. So, I'm talking about you. I am very sinful. Govinda does not take rest in my heart. The more one person has the pure heart, the more Govinda will stay in the person's heart. The more your heart is pure, the more Govinda will manifest himself there. If your heart is not pure, if you cannot clean your heart, there's no even benefit in hearing Harikatha. If your heart is impure, you think Govinda will stay in your heart? No. To keep Govinda in your heart, you must clean your heart. Clean. But it's not only speaking. I'll tell you one story. There was a king. Once upon a time there was a kshatriya and also a minister. The minister was a Brahmin and the minister was very simple. But the king was kshatriya. You know kshatriya? You speak kshatriya. In Uttar Pradesh they say kshatriya, but in Bengal they say kshatriya. So, this king, whatever he used to say, he used to always, like the Brahmana, the minister would always like cut the arguments of the king, because maybe the king was not being something proper, and the Brahmana minister would always cut his arguments with a proper truth. And then the king thought, I want to defeat him today. Because whatever I say, my minister is always like opposing me and cutting my arguments and saying it's not good. So now today I want to cut his arguments. Because the king didn't like what the minister was doing. So what happened? Minister that day, the minister came late to the assembly. And then the minister was there with his associates, and minister thought, if the minister won't be there because he's late, I will try to kind of blaspheme the minister in front of the others. Not blaspheme, it's like make him look down, make him look degrade. I mean, make him depreciar. Like make him look inferior in front of others. Okay, so the king started. He said, "Today I had a beautiful dream. I had a beautiful dream. Who wants to hear my dream? Do you want to know?" So imagine if I come and say, "I had a beautiful dream." Everyone will say, "Maharaj, tell us, what have you dreamed about?" So in the same way, all the subjects said, "Maharaji, which dream did you have? Tell us. So the king said, "Look, I had a dream today. In my dream, I saw that me and my minister, both of us, we were walking in a very beautiful place, and it was a very beautiful atmosphere, very beautiful environment, beautiful place. Two friends, right? King and minister. We were so friends that we were walking together. And then we came to one place, there was a lake, and in the middle of the lake there was a beautiful path in the middle of the lakes. Me and my minister, we were like holding hands, walking in the path, and then one of the ponds was full of nectar, amrit. Kir samudra. One pond was full of nectar. Wow, amazing. And in the other side of the lake, there was a lake of stool. So one was a pond of nectar, another was a pond of stool. So we were walking both of us, and then the king saying, "I fell down in the pond of nectar, Kir Samudra, and my minister fell down in the pond of stool." And we were like kind of drowning, trying to like swim in that pond. All the subjects said, "And what happened later, Maharaj? Maharaj, what happened later on?" Exactly in that moment, the minister showed up in the assembly. Minister said, "Maharaj, listen to me, Maharaj. Your dream is true, but I also had the same dream this night." "Oh yeah, what is the dream?" "Maharaj, exactly what you said, this is true, but you fell down in the pond of nectar, and I fell down in the pond of stool." And then all the subjects, "Ooh, disgusting. King fell down in the pond of nectar, but minister in the pond of stool." Everyone was like, "Oh, disgusting, gross." Oh. But the minister said, "Maharaj, listen to me, Maharaj. The dream was true. Okay, you had the dream, but your dream broke. Like your dream stopped in that moment. But the dream complete. There was more dream. Like I had the dream completely. I saw the full dream. That's why I came late, because I was still dreaming. I saw the dream until the end. Okay. You fell in the pond of nectar. You're trying to swim." And I fell down in the stool of pond of stool. My body was full of stool, this is true. But you were thinking that I was like drowning. Maybe I would drown in the pond of nectar. So, minister is saying, I came and lifted you from the pond of nectar, and you were very happy. And then the king was so happy, he started licking my body. And I started licking the body of the king. You understand? So the minister was licking kir, like nectar, and the king was licking what? Stool. You need to be so clever to understand it from the story. The original plan of the king was to show that he was superior, more superior than the minister, right? With the whole story, but the opposite happened. So if you're trying to make others look inferior in this world, actually all it will come back to you. It will backfire. In Bengal, they have this saying, like you want to go up, but then you go down. If you step on the dust will flow in the sky, fly in the sky, and then will come on your head. If you step on the dust, the dust will go to the sky and then will fall on your head. Mahaprabhu told, Nada penso nityana. Kirtanaya sadahari. You need to chant all names. When we're awake, our soul is in our eyes. When we're sleeping, with dream, your soul is in your throat. When you're sleeping deep sleep, your soul is in your heart. So when you're in deep sleep, your soul is in your heart. And when you're having dreams, the soul is in the throat. Sushupti-vasta means when in deep sleep, and svapnik when you sleep. Anyway, different philosophers, they have described this in different ways. In the Vedanta Sutra, it's explained da loka, but in the Vedanta Sutra, it's described da loka, but what does it mean? Loka means alok, light. Just like, for example, a bulb of light. Whatever you put in the bulb of light inside your house, all the darkness will be dispelled, and that light bulb will give light inside your house. So there is a direct sutra of Vedanta Sutra saying that the soul, like the soul is only one part of the body. Even though the soul is only one part, the soul makes all the body work. Just like a light bulb in a part of the room illuminates all the room. So Vedanta Sutra describes Atma. The Atma is like this. In the Vedanta Sutra, full of small sentences with many meanings. You feel happiness reading the Vedanta if you read the simple meaning of everything. Of course, there are also many secrets in the Vedanta. There are many secrets in the Vedanta full of also like Sanskrit words with many meanings. Then you need to like study Panini Vyakaran, Sanskrit grammar. Hare Krishna. So it's very hard to understand sometimes Vedanta Sutra. But actually the Bhakti is the essence of the Vedanta Sutra. So Vedanta Sutra is the essence of Veda and Vedanta. What is the essence of the Vedas? The essence of the milk is the ghee. If you get ghee, then so we need to accept the essence. So we need to, I'm not saying you should not study Vedanta, you should not discuss the Vedanta, I'm not saying this. So if you have a lot of knowledge of Vedas or knowledge of the Upanishads, then okay, you study the Vedanta also. Atata Brahma Jignasa, first verse of the Vedanta. It says, now it's time to inquire about Brahma. In the Bhagavatam, it says, Atata Jignasa. Now it's time to inquire about the truth, Lord. Vadanti Tatata Vidas, God is only one, but He manifests as Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So there are many tattvas in the scriptures. Atma, the soul has many confidential meanings. There are many meanings for the word Atma. There is a sloka in the Bhagavatam, there is a sloka Atmaramas munayo. just to explain one verse of the Bhagavatam, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya manifested 9 meanings different for one verse, 9 different meanings for only one verse. The same verse, Atmaramas munayo, same verse. To describe it, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, so happened. First, Sarvabhauma manifested 9, then Mahaprabhu manifested how many? 18 meanings without touching the first 9 of Sarvabhauma. So then how much? How many? 18 plus 9? 27, right? 27 meanings without. So this verse of the Bhagavatam. So the same verse, Atmaramas munayo, Mahaprabhu and Sarvabhauma had already given 27 meanings, right? Later on, Mahaprabhu again gave more meanings to this verse, explaining in front of Sanatana Goswami. 64 meanings. How many meanings? 64. So how many? Let's count. 9 first 9 meanings. Sarvabhauma told. Then Mahaprabhu 18 plus. Now Mahaprabhu manifested to Sanatana Goswami more 64 meanings. So 9 plus 27 plus 18 didn't touch each other, these meanings. This 64 also not touching each other. So we can count 64 plus 27. How many? 64 plus 27? 64 plus 27. Quanto que dá, gente? Quanto que é, gente? 91? Yeah? Faz a conta. 91 meanings. So imagine, this is how many meanings of the word Atma? Because this verse has this word Atmaramas. So anyway, there's so many meanings for each sloka of the scripture. Many meanings you can derive. Some people read the Bhagavatam and they deliver. Some people read the Bhagavatam and they die. Some people, because there's so many different meanings in the Bhagavatam, that's why. So, if you're not close to a pure Vaishnava and you're reading by yourself, you will fall down, possibly. There's a possibility of you falling down. You have to read the Bhagavatam with a Vaishnava. And you must take shelter of Mahaprabhu, lotus feet. Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Jaha Bhagavat Paro Vaishnavista. You read to study the Bhagavatam with the Vaishnavas. Read the Bhagavatam with the Vaishnavas. You should not listen Harikatha from those who are not devotees. But we should listen to Bhagavad Katha, right? Is the Katha of Bhagavan, is nectarian. Who told this shloka? Srimati Radhika herself. In the Gopi Gita, this verse is there. Tavakatamritam. So some verses of the Gopi Gita were directly spoken by Vrishabhanu Nandini Shri Mati Radhika. She herself glorified those verses. Some verses, Radharani herself. Even though all the verses were also sang by all the gopis with the melody and everything, but some special shlokas They were directly spoken by Srimati Radhika, sang by herself. Shukadeva Goswami describes which verses was Srimati Radhika herself singing. For example, when we sing a song, there's one person who is the main leader of the song and the others are singing along. Sometimes we sing everything together, isn't it? But sometimes there's one person leading. And also sometimes there's the main singer who will give the tone of the singing and everyone will sing together. Otherwise, like it's a song of a frog, not a song of a frog. Means not like out of melody, out of a tone. You know, tone, note of the voice. You know, like the main leader will sing according to harmonium, and then one note, one tone, and everyone will follow him. Otherwise, it's like a mess. One person clapping in one rhythm, another person playing mridanga in another rhythm, karatala, harmony, everything separate going here and there. All the instruments are not proper in harmony. So this doesn't give happiness if this kind of kirtan. So everyone sings according to the voice tone, how to say, not of the voice, tone of the voice, the note of the voice of the main leader. So this kirtan of Gopi Gita, Kanaka Manjari, the metrics, the rhythm of singing Gopi Gita, the metrics is Kanaka Manjari Chanda is the best. Actually, there are many kinds of way of chanting the Gopi Gita. Those who study literature, they know. But this kirtan, the melody and the note of the voice of Radharani, the Panditas explain that this kind of melody is called which kind of metrics? I just told Kanaka Manjari Chanda. Which Chanda? Chanda means metrics or rhythm of the reading of this sloka. Kanaka Manjari Chanda. Kanaka has two meanings. Kanaka means Dotura. You know Dotura, that plant? Hallucinogenic plant. In Shiva Chaturdasi, they give this plant to Shivaji. They give the fruit of Datura and also the flower of Datura to Shiv, and also the bell fruit to Shiv. So in the same Kanak Manjari Chanda, two meanings. Kanak means golden color. It means very valuable, like gold, for example. Isn't it? Sometimes you say write this in golden letters. Means write it in a very pure and distinctive way. Swarna. Kanak Manjari. Another meaning of Kanak is Dotura, means the plant, you know. Dotura in Bengali it said. Dotura. Dotura, it's a plant. And the pronunciation in Bengali and Hindi is a little bit different, but the same word, Dotura, Datura. Datura is one plant. So, which chanda? What is metric? Metric. Srimati Radhika glorifies Gopi Gita, and she sings in the melody called Kanak Manjari Chanda. The Vaishnavas explain. Kanak means, in this context here, means Dotura, not golden, means Dotura, the hallucinogenic plant. Because the Manjaris, they are singing Manjari. And what is Manjari? Manjari is the very soft, tender leaves. Very soft, tender leaves. It's called Manjari, like Tulsi Manjari. Very soft, pure, subtle and thin, soft. Many meanings. It's Manjari. So, I never ate Dotura, but people say that if you eat Dotura, this Datura, Duturo, the fruit of the Datura plant, I don't know how they take this, if the fruit or how they take it, but if you take this fruit somehow in your body, you become so dizzy. You become dizzy. And you see God everywhere. For direction, you see only God and God and God. In Sanskrit, it's called Udgarna. Udgurna means like a whirlpool. Means like you become dizzy, like ooh. So the commentaries of the Gopi Gita explain If you sing the Gopi Gita in the Kanaka Manjari Chanda in this metric, you'll feel so much happiness in your heart, so much happiness. At the same time, the happiness in the meeting and the happiness in the separation, both happiness together. At the same time, you'll feel unhappiness. At the same time, you'll feel happiness. Then happiness of the separation and the happiness of the meeting. So this kind of dizziness, udgarna, will come, and there are many meanings in Sanskrit for this. Time is brief, so I cannot speak all about this. There are many kathas about this. Srimati Radhika, she saw a bumblebee and she thought the bumblebee was the messenger of Krishna, and she started speaking to the bumblebee. So this kind of stage is called Udgarna, and she has many kinds of different talks like Sujalpa, Abhijalpa, Prajalpa. These are like crazy talks of Radharani. This is described in the Bhagavatam. Anyway, I just told you all so that you could understand a little bit that some shlokas of the Gopi Gita, it was Srimati Radhika herself that herself sang those verses. And then some Swapaksha Gopi like Lalita Vishaka and all of them, they sang with her the kirtan. And then the Swapaksha, Vipaksha, Srila Paksha and the other gopis also followed along in the Virahadasha separation stage. Anyway, so I was describing. The Bhakta says, Tava Katam Mritam. Srimati Radhika says, Krishna, your katha is nectarian. Nectarian. So if you take nectar, your body will be so strong. Your body will be healthy. So Bhagavad Katha is also called Amar Katha, immortal Katha. You know, Amarnath is the place where there was the first conversation of the Bhagavatam between Shiva and Parvati. Amarnath is the place of the Bhagavad Katha that took place between Shiva and Parvati. Amarnath. So if Amar Katha is... So why are you not hearing Harikatha from a non-Vaishnava? Right? Because Harikatha is always nectarian. What is the problem? Right? Yes, but Padma Purana explains. Even though the Harikatha is pure nectar, if you hear from the mouth of the non-Vaishnava, it will be like a poison. You get the opposite result. Opposite result. Opposite result. Just like if the person is not a doctor, and you take the medicine from this person, you can get an opposite result. So you have to take the medicine from the doctor, medicine prescriptions from the doctors. Nowadays, it's very hard to get a good doctor. They give medicines, but they don't even work with these medicines. So, but for example, the nectar or the poison, even if you know or know the effect will come, right? Even if you drink the poison without knowing it's a poison, you'll get hurt. But so if you hear Harikatha from a non-Vaishnava, you'll get the opposite result from the Harikatha. Just like milk is something very beneficial. If you drink milk, your body will become very nourished. So there are all kinds of vitamins in the milk. How many kinds of the vitamins? 6 kinds of vitamins are in the milk. If the king, but if it's touched by the mouth of a snake and you drink this milk, you'll die. In the same way, you must hear Bhagavad Katha from the mouth of the Vaishnavas. So you must study Bhagavatam of the devotees of Mahaprabhu and the pure Vaishnavas, having taken shelter of the Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Okay, but everyone is a Vaishnava. Who is not a Vaishnava? Come on. But there's an article about this. This part, Ekanta Ashraya Karo Chaitanya Charani. You must take shelter of the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. Listen to Harikatha. At the same time, you have to take shelter of Mahaprabhu. We must take shelter of the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. There's no other destination without the mercy and feet of Mahaprabhu. That Kirtan explains. There's no other destination in this Kali Yuga. Without the shelter of the feet of Gaur Nityananda, there's no other shelter. If you don't take shelter of Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, we will never be able to attain our topmost goal. So what should we do? Now there will be Arati. Already Arati.